going on, guys? It's a beautiful day, it's a Sunday. Up early, and today I can see the light because I've got new headlights. Brian's on his way down, John's on his way down, our boy Ricky, he's got a nice MPS, he's on his way down too. Blake might come over, he's got a couple things to do. So yeah, have all the boys over today and we're going to put these lights in. Brian's going to give me hand wiring and soldering it, we're going to do it right. Instead of jacking the car up or anything like that. I've got ramps on the other side of the house, but I really can't bother going and get them. So I've got my little ramp set up here. I've got some 90 by 35 here, one paver and then double paver. If you don't have ramps and stuff at home and you do this, try and get maybe a family member or something like that to guide you on it. I've done it more than 100 times, so I sort of understand how the car's going to get up there. You get onto a certain point and you really don't want to go over. You go over, you're going to damage your car, so it's best to get a family member. If there's no family members around, maybe you're by yourself, maybe go to a neighbour or call a mate if you know you got good mates. Sometimes your mates are busy and whatnot. I've been in the same predicament where I've had no one to call, so I've sort of just done it the hard way and done it myself. Luckily enough, I haven't had any mistakes or injuries or damage to the car or cars that I have worked on in my driveway. So car's up, we'll get this front bar off, and yeah, the boys should be here soon. It's all chopped up. The famous Dope86 number plate. Definitely a dog. There's a number plate off. Beautiful princess Sophie. She's a gorgeous puppy. She's my shop dog. Alright, so it's a 10mm for all these hexes here. As you can see, I didn't put clips back in because I kept taking my bar off and they kept popping away. 10, 10, they're all 10s. These are Phillips, so these are what actually holds the headlight in, and then there's another bracket underneath that we have to move. But we'll get rid of this piece, which has like this rubber seal for the top of the bonnet. Yep. Keep all your bolts in a little container, it'll make your life a lot easier, you won't lose them. If you've got one of the little magnetic ones, it's even better. And I'm going to remove the one up here too, because it's just easier doing it now. So I removed these two, which are the bracket, like the top brackets for the headlight. I removed all these on, so this trim piece can come off and go in the pile of parts to go back on later on. Now we need to get these side markers off. This one, because I've got battle scars and I don't really care. They've got these funny little C, like U clips. Hold these in. I think you have 3 of them in total. I've got some more inside, so I'm going to try and fit them today. But for now, I've just zip tied it on, because you know what, I'm not a stance boy, I'm a function over fitment, and I don't really care. It's my car, not theirs, not yours, not anyone's. So. Ooh, who that? You parked in the driveway, huh? Oh, yes, great. What up, bro?
What's up, mate? Right.
Say hello to the fans.
Yeah, what's up? Well, what are you doing there?
Alright, because I've already told them it's a headache, I've already zip tied this on, and my bar's a little bit broken here. There's a clip that goes up. So there's another clip that's there, which I don't put in. This clip, you just need to get a screwdriver and pop the center down. So it's a bit of a pain in the ass because I don't want to break the bar that I need a plastic glove. There you go. So, check it out. Another clip made from the devil is this one, because it sits inside this like recess which you can't really see, and if you don't know it's there, well, you're going to break it like I did the first time. Alright, so you can see these U clips. You've got one that's C, one that's A, and one that's B. They don't sell them separately, I don't think, so that's why I didn't put them on that side, as well as like my bar at the top's broken, so you sort of have to wiggle it out. But I will make a video because it is very difficult to work out how to get it off. I can get all that out, but first I have to get underneath and do, I think they're 14mm bolts, which just hold the bash plate onto the actual bar. So the bar's off, but I have some wiring I'm not happy with. I was in a rush a long time ago actually. I haven't actually got back onto it. So we're going to quickly do that. I'm not going to get into details about, or like show you guys what I need to do. So we're going to do that first, and then we'll jump back on the headlights because we need to get that done before we do the headlights, because it's just the wires are messy and I want to make them nice and clean. like I said, I'm not very good with wiring, so that's why Brian's here. He's going to help explain things and where it went wrong, so then I don't make that mistake. We don't have a test light, do we?
The only thing is, I thought Pat might have had a test light, but then again, assumptions aren't really that good.
It's my stereo bag. Let's have a look. I got a lot of goodies in here. I don't know if I got something on there. So I got brackets, I got tweeter pieces, some cones, and one of them things that we were looking at before. I got the fan for my amp in here too, because that's in rattles, so we just took it out and took the plate off it. And you know what, Brian?
Oh my god.
I don't have a test light, but I've got a test light. King John on the Honda, because he's Honda Johnny. Bring it inside, bro.
So these are garbage.
They're stock, they're for sale. I've already got a couple buys lined up.
These are garbage. Garbage. Here's the new light that we're going to be using today. It has actually a bug inside. Just letting you know.
Oh, it's Jimmy. He's alright. Nah, he would have got through this hole at the bottom.
This is Jimmy Gonzalez, the little bug in there. See? He will forever be inside this light.
Is it Jimmy or Mojito?
It's Jimmy Gonzalez.
Okay, Gonzalez.
Jimmy Gonzalez is his name.
Yep, I saw the flap change.
She flapped up. So that's
She flapped.
she flapped up. Alright. So his lights are working 100%. So I can just put that there.
Hey John, your friend's coming. Hey man. Oh, no way. No respect.
No respect. He didn't do the bikey wave like this.
Oh, is that the bikey way?
Yeah, you go like that when you ride past people.
Next time I see a bikey, I'm gonna do that and see if he throws one back.
If he throws one back, that means he respects you as a bike rider as too, even though you're in a car.
So yellow is indicator.
Oh look, it's working.
Yeah. And then this should be his boomerang. Everyone's keen to see this.
Oh, hey. You know your stuff, bro. Damn straight.
I want to get rid of this negative first, so he's already have his negative done. And then after that, we'll be able to work out these two wires, and then we should be done. Bolt the light back on, put the do the other side, put the bar back on, and then we'll be able to get started.
John!
My God! Oh my God! I'm gonna be here for the next hour. Look what I've just done.
Look at the potatoes done.
Look what I've just done. Now I've got to sort it out for Paddy.
Johnny the Spanner does it again. Alright guys, we'll be back. I'm gonna do the earth on this wire and... Hey, I'm talking guys. We've done the two negatives, we brought it up to here and basically got a terminal and put it onto the actual negative that was already there, which was basically a plus side, so all I had to do was undo the bolt, put the terminal underneath and tighten it back up. The yellow wire for the indicator down to the actual indicator that's originally on the bumper, and right now you're about to witness to see if we can actually test it and work. So, ready? All good?
Both of them are working.
Ricky's MPS. Has your car got a name, Ricky?
No.
I think it needs a boy's name with that moustache, man. Look at it. He's done a bit of custard. Pablo, Pablo. Dope86 out front. Pablo, Chloe. A little hatch that could, that can, that will, and is slowly getting modified. We went to the auto store and got some new solder wire, so we can do that to the wires. Crap. Got a new battery. Johnny's just struggling to fit it off, but he'll get it. He's got little Asian hands. Brian's lost the soldering.
What's the solder?
Did you leave it in here? In the engine bay?
Johnny, stand the fuck up, Johnny.
I just did.
Johnny!
It's not on me, bro.
Oh.
Brian, you were going to be looking for...
Hey, what did we lose last time? The C-spanner. Hey, see, Johnny's got it. Good work, Johnny.
What up? Alright, so I finished the wiring. It's been a big headache.
It's so much cleaner though, look at it.
I want to shoot myself in the face, but I've done it. It's done. Like,
Look how clean that is.
oh, that looks awesome. Even the little lights are on the side.
Yeah, boy!
Hold it up.
Hey, wait, you want to see the airport?
Oh god.
Indicator. If someone crashes into me and says I can't see my car, oh my god. What is it? Traffic control. traffic control. That's it. Alright, so it's all done. We fixed all the wiring. Thank you, Brian, because I had issues. We sorted. Got a new battery. What else did we do?
Got new lights.
Got new lights. So I can finally see the light. I can see the road properly.
But we also got your old indicators working and your old little extra parkers on the side here.
Yeah, there's like a little strip here.
And you've got an indicator on the side.
I just need to zip tie that on because there's one clip missing. So everything's working. Everything actually went well after we worked out what my issue was with how I've wired it. But thank you for watching. Leave a like, leave a comment, and we'll catch you next time. Alright, Rick is off. See you, Pablo. Hey, give it a bit of room. Hey, easy, easy, easy. Yep, keep going. Keep going. Oh, we knew it stalled. Yeah, that's alright. Just stop it there. Look. Pablo.